Hello.
Hi.
Good morning, noon or night, ladies, gentlemen, and everybody else. My name is Dragonslayer15001.
Why does Zero have a Nightcore cover of this? And I've subscribed to Zero.
My goodness.
But the version that I listen to is by Dare Echo.
And
of the same
is the
song.
Brilliant Talk Show.
This is a brilliant talk show. Can I play the song now?
No.
Why not?
We're live now.
We're live now.
It's
And
the Brilliant Talk Show.
we don't get viewers on this. We only get viewers on the Amori stream.
We get viewers.
Did we? Oh, we got one last time because of it was cryptocurrency was a big thing.
And also,
No.
we get viewers on the VODs. VOD viewers love you to death.
You better not.
No,
We won't get any more viewers if you love them to death. Damn. Anyways.
We went to scienceworks today.
No, we didn't. We just created a void and became part of it. And now we are no longer here. We're not even streaming to you guys right now. It's all a figment of your imagination.
It's all an illusion.
It's part of your mind. And also part of the simulation.
Anyway, we went to scienceworks today.
I just went over that.
Really fun.
It was kind of boring. We got scammed by someone saying their house was an ice cream shop, and I'll never be the same.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
It wasn't funny. You also had to walk 25
yes.
minutes, and how hot was that? It was supposed to be 27. We walked there and back in 27. That's Celsius,
it's
guys.
Hilarious in
not Fahrenheit.
Hindsight.
No, it's not. We had to drag.
If you look at the
Mars Baba and his
situation of
it's not funny.
the house. Anyway.
In hindsight, you could say also it was a little tee-hee funny that our house burnt down, but that wasn't, was it?
No.
Well, every little thing is a little tee-hee funny.
My goodness. Anyways, we came to talk about our trip to scienceworks. So, first off, I'm going to say for all you Americans out there, scienceworks is this museum.
They don't have scienceworks over there?
No, because it's a
lame
Victorian museum.
Lame. Oh, yeah, right. Imagine not having scienceworks.
Imagine.
Okay, so we used to literally imagine because it was a part of our school stuff. We went every 3 years. I went in prep in year 2. I went again in year 4. We go every 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Scienceworks is a museum.
Oh, nah. I thought it was nothing. Thought it was an empty building.
I would say it's a museum of science, but that isn't entirely accurate.
It's an interactive museum, I'd say.
Interactive museum of science.
Interactive not as in, oh, you can press some buttons and that's it. But interactive as in, you press a button and a little communication thing will fly across, will literally move. It's not just hey, this is a cool thing that exists. No, they literally have a little vacuum tube that you press a button and it moves between 2 places.
In Melbourne Museum, they have you press a button and it shines a light on something.
Yeah,
that's
also,
lame. Scienceworks has it. Where
but
you can build your own future car and it gets displayed on a big screen.
Yeah, and they have
that
little
everyone can
interactive
see.
video games, but if you're too tall, you can't play them.
Hey, I can't control that, alright?
I think it's funny. Imagine not being able to play the game.
Oh my goodness. Yeah,
and I also had magnets so you could vote on like, oh, do you think it's
do you think
yes,
it's okay?
yes or no? Like, do you think the future will be better than now? And I said absolutely, because when we all die from global warming that is inevitable and we're all drowned and the Eiffel Tower moves upside down, that's a vital part of information. Then we'll all be reincarnated into inklings and octolings, and everything will be good.
Oh my goodness.
Life will be great again.
But yeah, I really wanted to go. I've been wanting to go for like a year now because I haven't been in ages.
Yeah.
Because the new school we go to and I graduated from didn't take us because, you know.
Yeah.
Well, like, that's a high school.
That's a high school. I went to like 2 excursions in year 7 and never went on an excursion again.
I went to
that's mainly a Corona thing though. We went on camp in year 7 at like the start of the year where Liam was still around. Liam is a common name. You guys don't even know where I live, what school I go to, what the Liam looks like, so you know. I'm not even telling you the story. So, it doesn't really matter. Also, like, barely anyone watches this. Anyways, we had the year 8 camp. There was, like, term 3. And, yeah, that's it. We haven't had any camps since. We were supposed to have a camp last year. They couldn't get the funds for it. And we were like, we're going to do, like, one 2-day camp in Melbourne. And then, like, proper ash COVID again. And we couldn't do that.
So, yeah, I've been wanting to go. I'd been wanting to go for, like, a year because the new school doesn't take us. I just graduated, so even if they did, I wouldn't get to go.
Imagine if they take us to scienceworks this year at school.
Oh, my goodness.
That would be so funny.
I will throw hands. Directly at the school.
You get sued. Where do you think they keep the locks for the lockers? No reason. I'm getting a new one this year.
But yeah, I wanted to see how things have changed since that place likes to mix up its exhibitions every so often.
Every year.
Not every year.
I didn't say every year. I said
You said every year.
I didn't say year, and you know I didn't intend to say year, and you're making fun of my random noises.
I'm not.
You are, because I didn't mean to say year, and you know it. I didn't mean to say year.
Alright, anyway.
You know I didn't. Because I said and you're like, oh, did you mean year? Like, no, Google, I didn't. Anyways, why do you not like my comedic genius? You're just like, oh my goodness, every time I say something.
Not every time. If it's actually funny, I'll laugh.
No, you won't. You won't laugh because you see You see my kind of jokes as not funny. You won't laugh at any joke I tell. No matter who's telling the joke. That's really annoying. Anyways, continue.
Yeah. So first.
Probably shouldn't put that there. That's disgusting.
Wait. Do we have to? Here's a question.
Oh yeah, I didn't finish telling you guys what an interactive museum in the names of scienceworks was, because yes, you press a button and some things happen. But like, there's more to that. In the sportsworks, that is what it's called, yeah? It sounds so weird.
Hate sportsworks.
Oh, shut up!
Sportsworks is boring. It's been there since like the...
Okay, Anyways, Sportsworks is a good example of this that I can understand. Anyways, you want to know how... Excuse you. You want to know your reaction time, hand-eye coordination, your grip strength, your upper body strength. All at ScienceWorks in the Sportsworks section.
You want to see how well 4 people can press buttons?
Pro tip, you need 4 people for that.
We had 4 people.
We did have 4 people, and it still didn't go well, somehow.
We got like 30.
Yeah.
My class did better at Biolab.
What's Biolab?
There's building next to not Barwin. What is it?
Oh, Biolab, right? Okay.
Yeah, Biolab.
You can't see the thing, so it just says and why it's spread.
Yeah.
You don't even... I can see the question down there, but I can't see the question on the little I don't know what to call that, but it just says like thumbnail? And yeah, but it's all the thumbnails, just little images there, but like there's a group of the image. You know when you finish a YouTube video and there's just like the 3x4 grid of thumbnails? And why it's Fred. Okay, and also like there's a planetarium, you sit in seats and then your seats go all the way back and then the entire dome is a screen. I remember watching a dog story when I went in year 2 because we were allowed to go to the planetarium in year 2.
Do we have to classify this as a sponsorship because I got in free?
No, you're not supposed to tell them that. You're not supposed to tell them that. I told you not to tell anyone that. When those kinds of things happen, you don't tell. For context, kids get in free. Like, we didn't just get in free with, like, children's pricing and adult pricing. Like, but they were accepting card only. And we didn't have card, so.
Anyway.
Anyways. Yeah.
So first there was, what's it called? Think Ahead.
Yeah, that's been there for ages. That's been there since I was in prep because I remember the cans of the planets. The cans of the planet is, and I remember being a naive young child and thinking I was lifting up the weights of the whole planets from in space. That they had the teeny bit of gravity in space. Anyways, it's how much a average, how many mils of can?
I don't know.
It's roughly, what was it, like 420?
It didn't...
It said the weight on it. It said like the grams.
I don't know.
It was like 420 or something, I don't remember. And on Earth, and it had the weight of like an average can on every other planet. And you could pick them up.
Not every other planet. Every planet. In this solar system.
Well, yeah, it did have Earth. Well, different in every planet, huh? Every planet.
No.
Every planet in the solar system.
Not literally every planet. I said in the solar system.
You fixed it after you realized your mistake. Yeah, but I'm not sure what happened.
You're
but
louder than I am.
That's because I'm right next to the microphone.
Then move away from the microphone.
No.
Would you rather me move closer?
No, because you're stanky.
Then move away from the microphone.
You're louder than I am. You show up as less decibels on there, but like, say something at your normal talking speed.
Talking speed?
Okay, my bad. Talking
speed.
like talking sound waves.
Talking sound waves.
Speak.
I am speaking.
Is this your normal speak?
Yeah.
Well, I'm watching the thing.
Yeah, and you're seeing the results. Move away from the mic, please.
You're seeing the results.
You're hitting.
Yeah, as I was just about to say.
You're hitting mid-yellow, just speaking.
You're hitting mid-yellow.
No, I'm not. I'm hitting top of green.
You were hitting mid-yellow. Because when we talked and you were like, now you see the results of it, you got higher than I did. I'm not sure you were watching that, but you got higher than I was talking.
Anyway.
Also, thank you for the feedback, Moonworm.
Right.
But yeah, I was telling this story.
Cans.
Yeah. Yellow is good because I have the stream at max volume. Okay. We can turn that up a bit if you want.
Probably don't.
Why not?
Because
the stream is at max volume, so yellow is good.
Yeah, yellow is good, so we don't want to adjust it because it's fine. Oh my goodness.
What do you mean, oh my goodness? That was the weirdest, badly worded thing. Currently, right now, we're speaking in green, not yellow.
Anyway, continue. Cans, or whatever.
Okay. So, when I don't know what happened to make scienceworks make this decision, but when I was in prep, I remember the cans not being, because when we went today, they were encased in a little metal thing, so you couldn't lift them up and take them to the next exhibit.
Or leave with them.
Yeah, or leave with them. I'm not sure what happened, but yeah, when I was in prep, they didn't have the metal bits there.
I mean, it's quite obvious what happened.
Someone took one.
Left with one.
If you left with
guys, I got the limited edition Jupiter can.
Why would you take the Jupiter can? It's the heaviest. It'd be the more... It's over, it's almost 3 times the heaviness.
I just picked one at random.
You'd take Mercury or Mars, because they're about a third of the weight. Obviously.
What would you do with that, though?
I don't know, keep it on display as a trophy. You'd have it on display as a trophy, look, this is how much a can, you go over to someone's house and they're like, hey, do you want to know how much a can, your average can, weighs on Mars? Why? Why are you asking? No reason.
What else was there? They had C-3PO, probably, well, obviously, a copy, or
Nah, they just had the OG C-3PO. The original.
Was it? Was the one at Scienceworks all gold? I genuinely can't remember now.
I think so.
Then it's very obviously fake. Because C-3PO is never all gold.
Wait, what? I'm not sure. I don't remember. Why did you ask that question to me then? I don't remember. I don't even know that C-3PO was never all gold. I don't pay that much attention. Is this dead?
Yes, that is dead.
Thanks.
Because you killed it.
Hey! In my defense, you left it standing out. And this is...
My goodness.
I have it at 50%. I can still hear everything fine. Okay.
Alright.
Thanks. Not flexing your emojis in the chat.
What even is that emoji, actually? What the... Oh, it's one of Moonworm's.
Not flexing the emojis.
We have emojis too.
You guys are the same color, so I couldn't tell you apart, sorry. You showed up in the same color.
We have BTTV emotes.
We don't have
Nobody...
proper emotes.
What?
We don't have proper emotes yet. Oh, you
no,
don't.
because
I don't either, but I have got 3 gift subs.
wait,
So.
what? How?
What do you mean? Not to my channel, to other people's channels. So I've got 3 gift subs worth of emotes from other people's channels.
Yeah, and
So you can use them.
I have like emotes I've unlocked from like things.
Ah, sweet. Which ones?
I don't know, like haha holidays or something. But like,
boring.
I mean,
I thought you meant like
I
someone
don't-
gifted you a
I
subscription.
don't have any subscription emotes.
I don't know why we're talking about this.
This is the point of the podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
This is why we have the podcast.
Only this is why we start off. We're supposed to start off with a topic and then lead into other things. But
what the? Okay, mushroom.
Yeah, that's from DJ Tizzy, isn't it?
Looks like it.
Yeah. That's one of the channels that I was gifted.
Frank.
Yeah, but it's that's the emote though. But I do believe I have. I don't know when the subs run out. Honestly.
If they're
yeah, it depends on them.
It depends, but usually
that's why I don't know.
By default, it's a month.
Yeah, by default, it's a month.
So what else is there in there? As I said, yeah, there's like there's a place where you can.
Overlay that goes up on the screen. Oh
yeah. There's.
Hey, what was that?
What?
You selected something.
Oh, that's the with guest stuff for when we have a guest, which we should do soon. It's like 6 episodes and no guests. It's eventually going to get boring. So I need to like figure out what I'm doing with the text because that does not look good on stream, in my opinion.
There's something wrong with it.
Might make the font size a bit smaller, and also like make it white.
You ever cracked one of these bad boys open?
No.
Oh, I thought it was a normal thing to do. Some of my friends have done it.
So yeah, there's a place where you can.
Glow stick.
There's the place where you can like make your own future car, and when it's done.
I didn't realize that build meant build it onto the screens above. I thought build it meant that I was gonna it was restarting, and I was really sad. But I did email it to myself, and I emailed 2 other things to myself,
yes,
including the badge and the occupation. Didn't send. Only the car sent.
I just
only
realized.
The future car sent.
I just realized.
Which is really annoying because I wanted to make the badge. I don't know. It had like
I
some
sent
funky
stuff
background.
to myself as well.
It had some funky background and it had a car on it in really bright colors. It was like a funky car. It looked like a future car, and it said rights for robots, I think. They should be in your primary.
Well, so much for that idea. Literally nothing sent.
Search and go think ahead. Search think ahead. And just press enter. If you get anything else wrong. No. Alright, yeah.
Nothing sent.
Oh, what? I did make an...
Oh, let's... Funky. Okay.
What if we play some DJ music in the background while we talk?
No.
That'd be funny.
No.
Okay. Loser.
Yeah.
So I made an alien and I displayed it as well.
Yeah, there was aliens. I didn't do that one.
Also, there was like a little spaceship thing, and it was spinning, and there was like outside. There was bits on the outside, like there was holes in the outside bit, like it was like a hexagon thing, and there was like holes in the outside bit.
DMCA free Spotify playlist for next time if you want. No thanks.
What's the DMCA?
Like copyright people.
Ah, sweet. Yeah, send it.
What else was there?
No, I wasn't done. Oh. And they had holes. Oh, I thought that said dance, and I was like, "What? Where's the new message?" But it's just it just doesn't. The font doesn't do lowercase. It doesn't do capital.
Yeah.
Anyways, there was holes in the walls of the spaceship thing, and it was turning around and like making little things appear behind it, and it's so trippy. You walk in there and you can focus on like one little picture outside the window, and it feels like you're moving around. I hated it. Also, there was like a little panel thing. There was a wall. You step inside. There's a little gap, and you spin the wall around, and you come out through the back. Like it's like a little trick. Like, oh no, where's the person go? Like a disappearing person trick.
Off topic. When I'm making fonts, I love making capital letters and the lowercase look like garbage, or
vice versa.
Yeah. And this is one
where. Why do you have 23,895 YouTube emails? What is that?
Because YouTube decided it would be a good idea to send me an email notification anytime anyone I'm subscribed to makes a video.
How long have you been keeping them for?
I do not clear it out.
No.
Because I cannot be bothered.
No. Just go to select select out an entire page, select all, delete them. Just keep going.
I'm not doing that. That's too much work.
You could turn that
off. Oops. But if I'm gonna mark them all as read, I select all and press the link at the top that says you selected all 50 on this page. Did you want to select all so and so amount in this
and
inbox?
You click that and then you press delete.
You delete
or archive, whatever, if you want them archived. You just
mark
press
as
delete.
read.
No, you just press delete and they're gone. You don't have to keep those.
Mark as read.
It pains me so much.
Anyway.
Even I don't get that many YouTube emails.
Anyway, scienceworks.
Scienceworks, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that comes up as purple on the stream. Why did I say that so weird? I was off key.
Question is, why is it white here? It should be purple here.
It should?
I think.
I didn't know that.
Well, if it's purple there, then it must be purple wherever Stream Elements is getting it from.
It used to be coloured in chat. They changed it. What?
What? Why did they change it?
Disgusting. Is Blazeball on?
Blazeball is... I don't think it's on yet. No, 5 days.
5 days? We got 5 days? Yeah, let's go! 5 days to the Blazeball.
Next podcast is about Blazeball.
It will be.
Yeah, man.
I'll be up 24/7. I'll be up 20 because people made emojis.
Huh. Why would that change anything?
So that they don't prank the streamers anymore.
Yeah, but bit messages. Oh, I get it now. Using the colored chat because bit. Oh.
That's really mean. Why would you do that? Why would you do that to someone?
That's a bit stupid.
I feel like if you do that to someone, you'd only do it to like a streamer you didn't like. But like, why would you be in the Twitch chat of a streamer you didn't like, and why would you do that to a streamer that you like? Because that's just.
That's why Twitch changed it.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
that makes sense. Yeah, I hate that.
For your information, chat, we hate trolls. Go away, trolls.
We don't have any trolls in chat, probably.
Probably, but you know, people watch the VODs. Entertainment.
Trolls are not accepted on this channel.
So. Scienceworks.
Now I have
so
blood
yeah.
right in the side of my head.
There's Think Ahead. There's
whatchamacallit. Do you still have the map?
Yeah, it'll be in my jacket, which is in my backpack.
Okay.
Beyond Perception.
Oh yeah, Beyond Perception was pretty good and also kind of trippy.
Oh yeah, it was like, here's the wavelengths that we can't see with our eyes, like sound and ripples in space-time when black holes collide with each other. Pretty cool stuff, but I hate the fact that...
and then it's like, here's a little booth where you can make your eyes hurt and make some funky beats.
You don't make the beats though. In there, you don't make the beats.
No, you don't make the beats, but you can choose.
What's this?
I am sorry. It's not in there. One thing that annoys me.
Oh.
Here. One thing that annoys me more than like anything else is that mantis shrimps can see so many more colors now.
I gotta like.
Ground Up is also pretty good. I understand.
Ground Up.
I understand that it is advertised to be for 0 to 5-year-olds, but I do not care. It's still fun. We probably go.
Most of the photos in here are either that one place in Think Ahead or Ground Up.
Oh my god, yeah, that's Ground. This is like 3.
Here it is.
Yes!
Oh my goodness.
The ball pit.
That's in, what's its name? City.
So it's that one, I think. I'm pretty sure I recognize that.
No.
I'm not sure. I don't recognize that one, but I recognize that one.
But like, what is it called? I've forgotten what it's called.
Search up city, because I'm pretty sure it was like city of something.
Scienceworks Melbourne.
Scroll up a bit.
Oh, here we go. Outside is cafe. Nitty Gritty Super City.
Yes! Nitty Gritty.
Oh my god.
It's part of the stream,
Yeah.
Oh, Nitty Gritty Super City. The best. Search it up, search it up.
Man. They got rid of Nitty Gritty Super City.
I'm so mad. It was the best bit.
What?
No way.
What the flip are you on about?
No, you cannot say that to my face. It was... No, because that was my childhood. Okay, I would understand if you said the same thing about houses. When you were in primary school, you did. Well, when I was in primary school, I was stuck up and didn't know what I had. But if you said the same thing about House of Secrets, if you said the same thing about House of Secrets, I would understand, because that terrified me as a kid, because I went in I went in prep, I'm pretty sure. Or like year 2 or something, I don't know. Science work, just one.
Yeah.
And that terrified me, so. Because the pitcher's eyes were following me around and we lost someone. We lost someone in the exhibit. So I still remember losing someone in the exhibit. That was like the highlight.
But yeah, they got rid of Nitty Gritty Super City in favor of what was it? Like the perception.
Yes, I remember that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, in the perception one. And because they made that entire upstairs bit, like they made it so much smaller to make room for a screen for the future cars and the whole future cars thing. But like, yeah, they just got rid of a whole chunk of area up there.
It's not even that, because Nitty Gritty Super City was there the final time I went with school.
I remember the wheelbarrow.
There was still hold on. Think Ahead.
That.
Oh,
that's part of the brick thing.
The brick.
Okay,
yeah.
in Ground Up, there's a little brick thing. They use plastic bricks instead of whatever we used, but I don't think
foam. I think.
Yeah.
Probably because foam broke a lot. I remember seeing a lot of like chipped bricks.
Yeah. Anyways, they weren't even painted. It was just plastic. They weren't. No effort was put into it. Anyways, they had like a similar thing, where they had the bricks, and you'd carry them around in the wheelbarrow, and there'd be people inside building them. They had the same thing in Ground Up, and they like.
But like at a much smaller scale.
At a much smaller scale, but they had like the same thing in Nitty Gritty Super. Yeah. You can watch the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's much more fun in person.
It does better on our numbers.
It does better on our numbers. It does better on our numbers.
I'll turn it on, but
Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
Can't believe they got rid of this though.
I know. I remember doing that. I remember being there.
Yeah, the toy food.
Is that deep fryer?
Toy food.
Is that copyrighted?
Probably, but
okay.
Us singing it for like half a second will probably not get us the
I mean, I don't think Twitch is as bad as YouTube. Oh, I remember that though.
Oh my goodness.
The little scoop thing.
There's a lot of cool stuff that is just gone now. Like on this Nitty Gritty Super City. Man, I wish you were still here, man.
Yeah.
Why'd
you close all of them?
I don't need
they
them.
They didn't deserve to be closed like that. Anyway, I also do miss House of Secrets.
Beyond Perception has replaced that.
Beyond Perception, I was really disappointed by it, honestly.
And honestly, that was pretty much it. There was Think Ahead, there was Ground Up, and there was Beyond Perception. There's also Born or Built, but that's the premium exhibition.
Yeah, it's a premium exhibition.
And we did not have a card, so we couldn't pay for tickets, even if we wanted to.
Because it was the entire place, cafe, a gift shop, everything was card only, so.
Yeah.
Well, I don't blame them. Stuff is pretty bad up there.
And that was.
We did get ice cream from the IGA.
Yeah, there was an IGA, and we only noticed that after we were coming back from the
scam.
The Okay, so it's time to tell a story.
Yay!
We were looking.
We were looking to get ice cream, and
Yeah.
it was called like "What's Your Flavor," but it was spelt funny, and I was like, oh, that's probably that's a clever name. That's like sounds like a good ice cream place. 5 stars, 1.7 kilometers away from where we were. There was another one, and we didn't check the reviews or anything. Story time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just someone's house, and we walked for 25 minutes.
Yeah. So
in like 27 degree weather, like 27 degree weather. For absolutely nothing, we had to walk back, and it was like.
You basically just told the story I was going to. Man, can't leave anything for me.
Well, find a different story.
We don't have any more stories.
I can tell more stories.
No.
Damn, they don't have to be so aggressive. Do you remember anything from scienceworks when you were a little youngin'?
No.
When you were a youngster? Okay, can we talk about widespread?
No. No, we cannot. I've seen the video. It's like he's boring, and that's it. That's why he's.
But
it's
I think I have seen that video.
It's Jello Apocalypse. And what? Oof. Yeah. Of course.
What's the oof for?
So yeah, we were looking for ice cream after we'd been to Scienceworks, and we see this store. It's like I don't remember either, but
what? You don't remember what?
I don't remember the name.
What's your flavor?
And you sure it was that?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you want me to check?
You could check, but I don't think you'd find it.
I will actually.
Yeah, it was like 1.7 kilometers away. Because Google Maps is stupid and should learn that supermarkets can sell ice cream.
Yeah, but we searched for ice cream. We didn't search for supermarkets.
Yeah, supermarkets sell ice cream, and Google Maps should learn that. And it's like, this is the closest there, and it has 5-star reviews. It's got.
Oh, there we go.
5
What's
stars.
your flavor? And it's spelled, what's your flavor? Like FLAVA.
Ridiculous.
5 stars ice cream shop. It's literally just someone's house taking photos of ice cream. I'm not sure if it's.
Yeah,
it looks like someone's made an effort to make these ice creams. I'm not sure if it's actually. Hold on. Where are the reviews? Because maybe this person was just making ice cream for the house, and as I was walking away from it, I was like, maybe this is just someone that's like, it's an ice cream shop takeaway only. Maybe it is just someone's.
Takeaway only.
Can't. Yeah, maybe.
Hold
on. I'm not sure if this is like a prank or if it's actually like someone's inspiring to be probably the greatest gelato our family has eaten. Amazing service.
But yeah,
I'm not sure if this is a prank or if it's someone aspiring, like someone like who's inspiring to be like an ice cream person, just selling ice cream out of their house. But I was not planning on ringing the doorbell to see if they were selling ice cream because it was just a neighborhood full of houses. So I feel kind of bad now because they might actually be an ice cream shop.
And that's.
Maybe we can go back and see.
No.
Right now.
Or at least if we do, we're doing it in goddamn winter because I'm not walking out there in the heat again. And that was pretty much the trip, to be honest.
Oh, I got some water.
You got some water from
Okay.
the shopping center.
What, you're acting like it's such a small, minor detail, but I drank almost all of that water while we were there.
Okay.
That water was very
Wonderful
important to
factoid.
me. It's by order and pick up via the website. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so maybe it was, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it was just a house when we went there, so we really couldn't tell.
Yeah, that's yeah. Yeah, that's it for the trip actually.
But yeah, if we lived around that area, and would be like, hey, is this actually an ice cream shop? I probably would check it out. Like actually, like I'd order and pick up via the website to find out. But we live very far away,
Yeah.
so. I feel really bad that we didn't get ice cream from, and like, even if we couldn't have gotten ice cream, because I feel really bad because we walked all that way and we thought we were pranked. We genuinely thought we were pranked. Like, I mean, people do that all the time on
Do
Google
they?
Maps. Yeah, well, at least from what I've seen, like, and what I've heard and stuff. You just set your house to something. You can do that. I remember Moont telling me a story about someone who set their house to something on Google Maps. I don't remember who it was or what it was. Sorry. But I do remember that was a thing that you could do. Yeah.
If Ingress and the like use Google Maps locations.
Yeah, we could have played Ingress.
We could have, but like,
What?
if Ingress uses Google Maps locations for portals, and like Pokemon Go and whatever others use Google Map locations for their stuff, could you just make a portal or insert location-based game equivalent?
I'm not sure that Ingress works through Google Maps, but I do know that you can suggest portals. So you can be like, hey, can you set this as a portal? And they're like, oh, what's so significant about it? Like, you gotta like,
this is my house.
This is my house. I live here. Just make a giant piece of, get a giant like piece of, I don't know what you do spray paint on normally. Could you do it on like a giant piece of wood? I'm not sure if that would work. I don't think so. Or maybe. Depends on the wood that you get. But you could just spray paint a mural on a giant piece of wood and like, I don't know, put it somewhere in your house. And like be like, oi, Ingress, this is a mural. This is an art piece. Put it as a portal. When we were on the train home, between me accidentally falling asleep, you didn't notice.
I didn't notice. I was gaming.
I think Mars Baba noticed. Okay. But yeah, I was thinking about doing some like street art, some spray paint art of Miku, but like specifically from the Hatsune Miku colorful palette game or colorful stage game every time. But there's like, they have different outfits for the different bands because the different styles of bands. And there's this one like hip hop band. I'm kind of sad that they don't have the hip hop bands in Girls Band Party, because they could really use one of that, because they've got cute idol group rock idol group, cute idol group, rock idol group, rock idol group, DJ idol group. That's it. Hold on, they've got poppin' whatever it is, poppin' candy, pastel palettes, Afterglow, Morphonica, and I'm missing one, and Razor Sullen, which is a DJ one.
Annoying flipping motorbike outside the window. Hope you couldn't hear that.
Why? Is it illegal?
No, it's just annoying to have background sound.
Background sound. Can you hear this? Exactly. It makes no difference.
You literally do not know.
Huh?
You do not know if that made a difference or not.
You can see it moving, and when we talking, it goes up. And when I was like doing this, it wasn't going up because I was doing it all the way over here. It didn't make a difference.
Alright.
Do you know what's really annoying? When you know how your brain is just like, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm great.
Are you sure?
Ow.
Looks like you hit the other hand on the tables. What's up with your hand? Do you get sunburnt?
Maybe.
You get sunburnt on your hand?
I don't know.
Okay, so you know in your brain is just like hee, do a little thing. Like recently, if you hear me going like she, I don't mean to and I don't want to. Okay, I don't want to. You can't hold me against it. I don't. It's hard to explain, but like you know, like I'm doing it against my will. Yeah. But I apologize.
Being held hostage.
Being held hostage.
What?
I thought that was a different thing. Like, I thought echolalia was when stuff sounds are repeated in your head, which I was like, oh yeah, I don't have that. Sometimes I repeat stuff, like my brain repeats stuff a couple times, like in my head, but like, there's no way. And then one time, someone said something to me, and it was playing over in my head for like a solid, like I don't know, at least 5 minutes. I had to put music on. It's crazy. I also recently, sometimes it's in your head, sometimes it comes out of your mouth. Oh yeah. I also recently learned what visual snow was. I thought that was normal. Oh, actually, can you search up visual snow? Because I saw a video and they were like, hey, half of this is misinformation. And I was like, what? Is that tiny or is that like small? Because like I look up at the plain white roof and I can see the static. I just see it in Ibis Paint. You can pick there's two options for your static. You can see it in black and white, and you can see it you can make it in color.
What does color static look like?
Static, but if you turn off the black and white filter.
What? Okay.
But when I see things, and they're like because when they're showing what it looks like for them, it's always in black and white, and I'm not sure. I'm honestly, I thought this was normal, but like I look up, yeah, it's all in the colors. Sometimes when it's really late at night, I'll see tiny minions, like from like Despicable Me. Um, please tell me I'm not crazy.
No can do.
It used to be bananas in pajamas when I was a kid. Like, I'd look really hard and I could see bananas in pajamas. But one day it changed to Minions. It was. I was terrified of the theme song. I still am. One time, I watched, like, a kind of disturbing Netflix thing. Like, it was one season. I watched the entire thing in one night. It was, like, 1 or 2 in the morning. And I was talking to, some friends on Discord. And I had to play Castaways because one of them got the Bananas in Pajamas theme song stuck in my head. And I'm not sure if it's a normal thing, but there's something about that theme song and it's terrifying. Is that a normal thing to think? Like, do people be like thinking it's groovy and fun? That is terrifying. The new one, like the 3D animated one, the old one, they're both terrifying. It's terrifying. I had to play Castaways on repeat for like, I don't know, 20 minutes, an hour. My time is like not good. But like I had to play Castaways for so long and I got sick of Castaways, but I had to keep music on. Cuz otherwise it would go back in my head.
Do we have anything else to talk about? It's like only been an hour and we're like already like recounted the entire trip.
The point of the brilliant talk show is that we start with the one topic and then we like move into like other topics.
I'm not really
Can you search up visual snow again and then go on to images? Because I'm still not sure what's true and what's not. Huh? What? That's a whole ass move though. Which bit? I've been talking for a solid like 3 minutes since you last talked in the chat. Which bit?
Why did you at them? They're not in chat.
Huh? Having to listen to a song that you're sick of. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I don't have it that bad.
It's not that bad.
Floaters,
Oh,
fast flickering visual snow, small moving light points, negative after image of landscape. Negative after image of landscape is a new. Isn't that normal? Cause when you look at something for a long, after you look at something for a long time, it's like burned into your retinas and you look away. Cause I was told this in like a Viscom class, and like when you look at something bright light, maybe I was told this on like TikTok and I was remembering it in a Viscom class, but like when you look at something bright light, your retinas just like imagine they're just like an entire crowd of people with like a crowd of workers with like notepads, and they're just like, whoa, that's a lot of light, and they're just writing it all down. They're taking notes of it, and then when you look away, you still see it because they're like, I don't know where this is going. It burns the image into it, so you still see it until it goes away. Floaters, I thought that was a normal thing, like the little lines and the little.
I used to get those a lot. I don't anymore.
I get those occasionally. I thought that was a normal thing. Also, yeah, I do get the little. I do get a little static, but it's not as bad as like floaters in the vitreous. Yeah. You spell I was just about to say you spelled normal wrong.
Normal.
Yeah, like I'm looking at these and I definitely do not have it this bad, but I I can see static. And when it's late at night and there's not much like when the only thing I can see is the static, like I can't see much else, like it's all dark, it turns into minions because it gets more detail because I'm focusing at it for longer. It's probably always minions, I just don't look at it long enough because I've focused like away from it. Like on your hair, I can't see it. Like when I'm looking like at these, okay, that's a bad example. That's also a bad example. That's also, I can't find a good example. Mine is more like a kaleidoscope. What do you mean, like a kaleidoscope? Like, I remember when I was a kid. No, no minions. The minions are definitely a curse. When I was a kid, I saw little shapes, like thick shapes of different colors. No shapes anymore, just dots and minions when I focus. I was trying to find a good example, like of, like not. So when I'm not focusing on it, I can't see it. But I look at the screen, I look at your desk, I look at the pumpkin. Not. I can't read. Not good examples, but yeah. When I'm doing like other things, when I'm looking like outside, and like, because I don't have it really bad, so I can just like ignore it and focus on like I can look at the mic aux thing moving. I really or I can look at the chat and like I don't see it because I'm focusing on like reading the chat or whatever. But like if I stare at the completely blank screen, I can definitely see it. Or if I stare at a blank wall, I can also, like if I look at the screen and I look up, like I can also see the computers still. But yeah, I thought it was all a normal thing. Also, I saw a video and it was like normal people closing their eyes, complete darkness. People with visual snow syndrome closing their eyes. And it's like the visual snow and the little funky patterns, and I'm just like, the funky patterns are normal, isn't it just the light? And I go into the comments and they're just like, yeah, the second part is normal. Like I'm not sure, but yeah, like I'm not sure where people are getting their information from at all. But that sounds like a normal thing though, like seeing especially if you're shining a light directly onto where your eyes are closed and you can see like the yellow or like the orange or the red because like it fades out. That is normal. If you see complete black when shining a light, like a bright torch onto your eye, like where it's closed, if you still see complete black, I'd be worried. Like if you close your eyes and shine a light onto your eyes, like directly onto your eyes, it should not be plain black. Because it should still go through your skin. At least a little bit.
What else can we talk about?
But yeah. It's weird. Because I was talking to you the other day about the disassociation bingo things, like the bingo cards. And one of those that I found, was visual snow. And I was like, yeah, I don't know what that is. I should look it up. And then I didn't look it up because I forgot to. And now it's all over, everywhere that I go. Just like, I paused for a real long time. But just like, Encanto. Like, why did I say that so weird?
I need to watch that movie.
You do need to watch that movie.
Well,
Anyways, that's also everywhere. Like, I searched up, I'm just looking for songs by Solaria. I'm looking for Dawn. I'm looking for Aura. You should watch it with us. It'd be my third time watching it.
Third?
Yeah, because we watched it at, the sleepover that I went to. Yeah, I'm just looking for some songs, and there's another singer, and I don't know who it is, but it's Solaria and Eleanor. And someone else is their synth V cover of one of the songs.
I saw that.
Oh, yeah, I showed you.
On my recommended.
Okay, but I also showed you.
I'm looking at the thing, gaming calculator.
Absolutely. No! I just noticed. Is that from a keyboard?
Maybe it's custom made. Who knows?
It's hideous. Would you guys buy a gaming calculator?
RGB light up calculator. Would you or would you not?
Does it depends. Does it play Doom?
No.
If it doesn't play Doom,
that's a normal calculator. It's not even a graphing one.
If it doesn't play Doom, what's the point?
Agreed.
Oh, there's a thing, and it's like how audio enhances the horror of Five Nights at Freddy's. I'll one up you. I have a recent story. Not disclosing names, but I was with friends. We were hanging out.
With thy friends, okay.
With friends. I said with friends. And one of them was playing Five Nights at Freddy's, the first one, right? They hadn't played it before. They're just playing it for the first time.
Spooky.
Yeah. That's kind of spooky enough as it is. But they also had a keyboard, and two people collectively joined forces to create some of the most terrifying music I have heard in my life. One person was playing bass on the keyboard, the other person was playing melody. The person that was playing the bass notes on the keyboard was just going like a few different chords, just repeating it. And I don't remember what the person on the melody was doing. They were doing like some complicated stuff. It was pretty good. But it was terrifying. And people were like, why is it there was two other people that were there also. And they're like, why is it so terrifying? It's like just for like the ambient music. Honestly, yeah, that music really enhanced the horror of it. Cause we didn't make past the second night. We were like, no, that's it now. We're going outside. Then someone proceeded to sit on the table for like a solid 30 minutes, and I'm trying to bring the snacks out with like all the snacks, all the drinks in my hands, and I'm like, can you please get off the table? No, can you at least move so I can put the snacks down?
Another thing we should do on stream is Minecraft, and not just like SMP, but like competitive stuff, because that gets more views. Like Minecraft Manhunt.
What's Manhunt?
Or Death Swap. A manhunt is where one person is the speedrunner. They have to get through the game. They have
Is
to
everyone
beat
else
the.
trying to kill them?
Everyone else is trying to kill them.
Okay, and what's death swap?
Death swap is where two or more players try to have to kill each other, but they're like like across the entire world from each other, and they just have to set traps. Some versions you get to know exactly when you swap. Sometimes you have like a 5 second countdown, but otherwise random. Sometimes it's completely random. You could swap at any time.
What if you had a 5 second countdown and you'd found a lava lake and you just built a small tower and it's like 5, 4, 3, 2, you jump, 1, you swap.
That's a very common strategy, and not many would fall for it.
What do you mean not many would fall for it?
Like, most players death swap
jump so that, like, as soon as they swap, they're dead, they don't have any choice.
What do you mean?
Like,
it wouldn't take much fall damage.
No, into lava.
And as I was about to say, most people's priority when it comes to death swap is get a water bucket as fast as possible.
Damn. Well, how's that supposed to know? I have never seen it.
It's fun. The Minecraft Manhunt is
I'd like to play Manhunt, but not as the speedrunner. You can be the speedrunner.
I'll be the speedrunner.
I'll try to kill you.
And then we make it into a video and get millions of views.
Minecraft Manhunt.
Most Manhunt videos these days, however, have twists, plugins that change things up, either for the hunter, or for the hunters, or the speedrunner, or for both. Most of the time, the runner will know what the twist is and can accomplish it immediately. If the hunters can do it at all, they are not told and have to figure it out, either from clues or completely by themselves.
Minecraft, but every chunk changes. Every chunk is random.
Every chunk? How would you do that?
I completely forgot you don't watch that guy.
Who?
The guy that does those. They're YouTube shorts. And they're like always like Minecraft. But like I can't touch water. And then like they spawn on a 1x1 island.
I have not watched
And
that.
like my only goal is to find lapis. Or diamonds. Or my only goal is to get to the nether. But it never is.
Yeah. I've made a data pack before. It was custom crafting recipes. What? You not heard of craftable uncraftables? I wouldn't be surprised. Like.
Ayo, can you check out
What?
I'll say what I have said.
Oh, chat. Looks like a lot of people, but you know.
Looks like 2 or 3, 4 at max.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Maybe 5 if we're lucky, but I doubt it.
Yeah, I'd be down for some Minecraft Manhunt. That gets views, and views gets money.
We can play it live as well.
Yeah. Play it live, and cut it into YouTube.
Can I also stream as like the hunter?
Yeah. We like only a
Oh
select.
no, we can't because that it will be two people streaming at once. The Wi-Fi would not
Oh
like that.
yeah, and also you can't look at my stream.
No, I don't look at the stream.
That's like an obvious strat. Oh, you're streaming exactly where you are.
No, think I'll join the stream. No.
But yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, we could invite some spooky gay people to join. Speaking of that, when was the last time you went on that server? Like, has much changed?
Yesterday, I think. Not much has changed.
Okay. Glad to know I'm still like the main apart from you. Have we got a mall yet?
No, we have
and
not.
Why did you remove the outline for that? I'm still annoyed. I made a clock tower that would chime at night time if we ever decided to turn it off always day after we're done building. And you moved the outline.
Do you ever see shopping centres with a grass patch and a bell in it in front of it?
No, but all of those are blocks you can dig out of the ground. Usually when there's a clock, it's always to the side, or like it's always to the side or to the other side, and like then there's the car park and then there's the rest of the shopping place.
I did want to put a clock in, but it'd be a big grand entrance in the middle of the block, jutting out from all the shops that to the sides of it.
Jack McGloves.
It's not gloves, that's whatever those are.
Are you meaning to tell me that you don't know what these are?
I forgot they were called glow sticks, okay? I do that sometimes. Don't judge.
Okay.
But yeah, like,
No,
I wanted a
can't
big
judge your
grand
value.
entrance. And also, like, most of the time shopping centres are surrounded at all sides and at all times by shops.
I want to make idol outfit and then wear it out of the house.
But yeah. So I need it to be. I would like it to be surrounded at all sides by shops. I don't want to like. I didn't want to like make you upset by getting rid of your thing.
Make you upset by getting rid of your thing.
My goodness.
Why do you?
I do that, okay?
Okay.
Making fun of me?
I'm not making fun of you. I think it's kind of funny.
I think we. It's getting a bit slow.
Okay.
Where are you going?
Nowhere. Okay. Well, it's slow, so let's go on the train. Those are fast.
My goodness. I meant.
My hand is like half cramped. It's like cramped but not hurting.
I meant like we are running out of things to talk about.
Yeah. Anyways, what's a scary story? Do you know any scary stories?
I don't know many scary stories.
Like,
no.
do you have any stories that are scary from like your life?
No.
Okay.
Not really.
One time, I was at a sleepover. Yeah, that's it. Thanks.
Hey!
Okay. No, I actually have it. Your claps go into the red.
Damn. Like, adjusted red?
The edge of the red, but yeah.
Damn.
Anyways, some kids were messing around with it because the lounge room where we were sleeping was at the front of the house, and there was a big window that goes out the front to view directly onto the front lawn. Okay, so they're messing around with it because it's one of those blinds that you put the pole up there and then you can move it around up on top. They're messing around, and like there's some kids messing around over there, and somehow managed to knock the pole off whatever it was sitting on and down onto the ground.
Mm.
So we had a full view of the front lawn. When one of the kids went to get their older sister so that she could fix it, the rest of us sitting back there noticed something moving out the front of the yard. I don't mean, oh, is that a wheel? Is that like a little toy thing? No, I meant like that was a whole ass person moving around in the front yard. It was terrifying. The figure didn't look at us. I don't think. If they did, I didn't see it. But yeah, it wasn't there. Like the figure wasn't there when they came back, or like we didn't hear anything about it. Well, if Slenderman wanted to join us, then he could have knocked on the door, because like nothing against the figure walking around in the front yard. Like we didn't hear knocks or anything. It just freaked us out. We were kids. Like there was nothing, no sounds, nothing. There was like no knocks at the door, no knocks at the windows, no sounds of like someone trying to break in or anything. Nope. Just after the curtain was put back up, we didn't hear anything else about it. Anyway, so that's the story I tell when people are like, do you have a scary story? I don't have anything scarier. Sorry. That's the best that I have. Like that's like when people be like, hey, do you got any scary stories? That's all I got. But it was pretty scary. So yeah.
Here's a question. What do we do on Sunday?
Amori.
Amori?
Amori.
Really?
Yeah.
Just Amori again? I
Um.
want to mix it up a little.
Okay, but I really want to keep playing Amori, but it's your.
But here's the question: do we want to do Minecraft, like Manhunt or Death Swap?
Minehunt, no, Death Swap.
Did you say Minehunt?
No.
Or do we
No.
do rounds?
Minecraft.
Minecraft?
Minecraft.
Minecraft. Alright.
Legos. Lego game.
Lego game. You don't have any Lego games.
No, I meant like I was
That
calling.
reminds me, when the
Ow!
Sorry. When the flip is that Lego game coming out?
Which
The,
one?
like Skywalker Saga or whatever.
Mm.
It is going to come out.
Special guest star Mars Bob.
I thought that said be right back, and I was like, what? Why did you keep it on that?
I would not.
Skywalker Saga is coming
Wrong one.
in autumn for us, spring for the Americans.
Okay.
Thank you for the information, special
You're
guest Mars
Mars
Bob.
Bob.
We'll see you later.
Bye.
You will not be seeing me later.
Why not?
You're gonna disappear overnight or something?
Maybe.
Please don't. Anyways, back to you. What if I was hired to be one of those infomercial people?
Okay.
Do you think that would be funny?
Maybe a bit. Can't wait for baseball to be back, am I right?
Yes. We all love baseball.
We are all love baseball.
Moonworm, what do you think if I was an infomercial person? Like one of those people that does the infomercials. What? I thought you were angry, and I was like, what? If you know, there is infomercials like Slap Chop and
Well, those are really old. They don't do
Yeah.
stuff like that anymore.
yeah, but if they brought those back,
Why would they bring them back?
because they're superior, honestly.
Good point.
But what if
Flex Tape still does stuff like that.
yeah, like the Flex Tape as well. What if I was hired as one of those guys? What do you mean also really old? I don't know if you're talking about the infomercials or the caps.
Like, Flex Tape does it on YouTube, but like no one does them on TV anymore.
I don't care about TV. I have no idea what's going on. Okay. First thing, what would you know infomercials? What would you think if I was hired as one of the people on the infomercials? Second, what does Moonworm is also really old refer to? Like infomercials or the caps? Because I didn't understand that.
Don't worry, VOD viewers won't see that you are capsed.
I think that would be cool. An acting job is an acting job.
Don't worry, VOD viewers can't see that you are in all caps.
They'd just be really confused.
Yeah,
They'd be like, "Oops, caps. What do you
What?
mean cap? There was no caps." And I'm really old, like infomercials. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know that old people
What
aren't.
caps? This font is all low.
I know that like some old people are like bad at tech, and I don't know if you're making a joke, like with the is also really old, because of the caps.
No, it's,
Like,
I get the context now. Because
What?
I must have said like infomercials are really old.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I said those infomercials are really
Yeah.
old. I saw a video. I'll link this back to why this is relevant. Someone's dad had a really old laptop that was like breaking and needed a brick to be held upright. And they're like, I hope my dad likes his present. And then it flips to them and he's like, I got him a new brick. And the reason why that's relevant is because, like, when I was saying before, like, oh, of course, like, I was thinking for some reason, like, my head is just a brick. I don't know why. But yeah, that reminded me to that video.
Wonderful.
Interview questions. What is a video that lives in your head rent free?
No.
Neither do I. Your laugh was like 4/5 through yellow. Moonworm, do you have a favorite infomercial? I don't know if you'd like watched them. I feel like those would have been on TV, yeah? So you would have seen them with like shows.
Blend tech ones. Don't.
Please.
They can't.
Will it
Will it
blend?
blend? That's like a style of video these days. Will it this? Will
The
it that?
iPad one, especially.
Hmm.
Oh. Okay. I don't think I know the specific brand you're talking about, but I think I know like the type of videos you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That was just what I wanted to say. I would watch those. No, you got a link? Is it on YouTube? I would watch that. I feel like those sorts of things would have like. Nice. I feel like those sorts of like will it blend videos would get like at least thousands of views. I think maybe millions.
Probably millions.
Yeah.
Knowing the YouTube algorithm.
Like millions of views. So many people would watch that. Our humor is all broken. Apparently it's logical.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, that time we both laughed in the red. Okay, but to be fair, that is hilarious. I mean, what do you think a blender that could blend an iPad would be quiet? No.
Probably not.
Yeah, I feel like those like will it blend videos would be as popular as the is it a hydraulic press? The one that just goes.
Yeah, hydraulic press. Man.
Yeah, those ones. I like when they put the stuffed toys.
Whoa.
Especially with the ones with like the voices and stuff, and you can hear it crunch the inside parts.
Put a Furby in there.
Yes.
Kill it.
You'd still hear it talking at night.
It deserves to burn, actually. All
well,
Furbies.
It's not going to be quiet while blending on that. No, definitely not.
Furbies should go to hell. Literally.
Furbies need to go back to hell. That's when they were dragged out of hell. That's how they got here. Who created the Furby? Is it? I feel like it's like the stories that people talk, like the stories that people tell. The stories that people tell about.
We have a facsimile.
The stories that people tell about Furbies makes them sound like those learning AIs, where like they learn the language. Like they learn language and they learn behavioral stuff, but they also have like programs built like humans, but as AI, like anything, but as AI.
That just makes me think people have already perfected the AI. They just didn't think to bring them out of Furbies.
Oh no, that AI was not perfect. Those things were straight up demons.
Yeah, you can say that again.
I don't want to. The ones. Yeah.
Whose facsimile is that?
It's Sanoob, I think.
No idea who that is.
Good for you.
But like, we have a facsimile.
Yeah, I saw a video where
I think it's
someone with like
that.
I think so.
I don't know.
I made that first one. Oh, that's the one you made.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my one. Looks a bit weird in the stream, but I don't think I can do anything about that.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I watched. It was a 10-minute video, and I could not even get a whole minute in. But someone had about 15, 20 Furbies, all lined up in a ring. They were having them talk to each other, and it was so boring. Like, I was expecting it to be creepy or even funny, but it was just so boring. I couldn't watch it. It was also weird the amount of Furbies they had. How? What?
Why do you need one, let alone any more than that?
Yeah. Yeah. Imagine you go to an op shop near you, like your local op shop, and there's a Furby in there.
Oh boy. Leave.
Nah, not just leave the op shop, leave the town. I'm moving out.
Yep. Moving out. See ya.
No, don't buy it.
No. No.
I would burn it. If you bought it, I would burn it. I would burn it and then bury it. No, that's worse.
That's bad. No.
And you can't just take the batteries out either because they work without the batteries.
What do you mean they work without the batteries?
Sometimes they just work without the batteries.
Yikes.
When I said that they were dragged up from hell, I meant it.
Oh, yikes.
There's nothing you can do to make... I'm not sure there's anything you can do to make them not working. I reckon you could smash one with a hammer for 10 hours straight. It would still find a way.
Yikes.
Still find a way. It would just... You would smash it with a hammer for 10 hours straight, and the only thing is that it would sound distorted and creepier. It'd just be worse.
Boy.
It's not life anymore.
What was that laugh?
It was crazy. It sounded like Jack's films.
It did. It did.
What do you do with your Furby? Once you don't want it anymore. You give it to... I feel like you give it to one of those people that owns 20 of them. Just be please
burn it.
Take it. I feel like it would still work. Aren't the inside, the inside bits made of
Not
metal?
all of it would be.
Yeah.
You can't make circuit boards out of...
Nah. But I've seen the casings of some, the frames of some of them, without the skins. Some of them are made of metal. I feel like you just give it to one of the people that owns 20 of them. Just take it, just take it, please. I'll pay for shipping to get it over to your house. I'll pay for fast shipping. Just get it out of my life, please.
And you know what's worse than a normal Furby? Furby with a custom-made skin that looks like flesh.
Hey.
You're welcome for that mental image.
I actually didn't get a mental image for that, but when you did bring up human flesh, I thought of the dice that someone had. That's made by this... I don't know who it's made by.
That's not real, by the way. I don't... If we're thinking of the same thing, it's not real, it's a render.
Who was the video done by?
I don't remember.
Because the video I watched was by one of the Ramsey kids. Yeah.
I don't know.
Kids. And he does a lot of puzzle videos, and he's one of the coolest 3 things you own. And it's a dice, and it's made of human flesh, and the number 1 is the eye. And it feels like human flesh too. You can see him.
Chris Ramsey.
Yeah, Chris Ramsey.
I don't think he's related to to Gordon Ramsay.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. How do you... I don't know.
Because he looks older than Gordon Ramsay is.
Not really. He looks like he could be one of their kids, maybe.
Oh.
So I thought. You can search it up.
Yeah,
I can search it up. I have my phone.
I doubt it'd come up with much results. We're running out of things to talk about again.
Yeah, but like, no. Because you interrupted me. Because, yeah, that was real, because you see him messing around with it.
Oh, and that reminds me of his puzzle box videos, and those are cool.
I want to make some of those.
Yeah, me too.
It inspires me to make my own ones.
I want to make a virtual, I want to make a program in which I and other people can make puzzle boxes in.
Children, it's listening.
Because then anyone can make.
How old is Tilly?
What? Who?
Tilly, one of the actual kids, because she had a show. Okay, not related, but they look. Lev.
What's Lev?
11.
Lev. I know what Lev is by now. Man.
Canadian magician.
What?
Spelt the same.
Spelled the same? How?
Total views 803.
You make a wish on Lev?
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't know that?
No. What are you looking at?
Chris Ramsay relatives. He does look old enough to be one of their kids. Because I swear I remember when Tilly had her own cooking show. And she'd be like, I'm the youngest. Cause okay. Maybe I'm a little crazy. Chris Ramsay, the puzzle guy, looks like it's weird because it's really hard to like. What? Yeah. It's really hard to guess people's age, but he looks like he could be one of Gordon Ramsay's kids, but he also looks old enough to be maybe like Gordon Ramsay's younger brother. So you don't know, and it's spelt the same too, but I don't think they're related.
Yeah.
How do you know? I'm not sure. Anyways.
Here's something.
Oh, you go first.
Eventually, sometime this year, I want to start making games.
Oh, sweet.
And I will be streaming that process. So, it might be like Monday or Friday. Is Friday a good day? Maybe. Canadian and 37.
Okay, 37. I don't know why, but somehow, now that you mentioned that, like, I remember that number being in my head. I don't know why. Anyways, yeah, I knew it was Canadian. Because its search result is Canadian. But, nah, it's AY, I'm pretty sure.
What?
Both of them are AY, I'm pretty sure. Because I searched it up on Google, and apparently it's AY. I don't know. Anyways, he does look. Yeah, as I said, my point still stands. I don't know how old Gordon Ramsay is. He does look old though.
Yeah.
Anyways.
When I make games, I'm gonna be streaming it. So, watch out for that.
Yeah, watch out. Scary.
Video games.
You remember that show that was on ABC3 where it was steampunk and a tower? I'm thinking
vaguely.
I'm thinking of two different shows. There was one that was steampunk and one that was a tower, I'm pretty sure. But it was like a puzzle game.
Puzzle game?
You had to get to the bottom tower, the bottom floor of the tower, and you had to be the first team. Yeah, because there was red team and blue team, and you had to be the first team to go to the bottom of the tower. Or maybe it was a puzzle, I don't know, but you got to be the first team to get to the bottom of the tower.
Maybe a bit. I don't know.
I'll Google it. I'll try and find it. Because I think of that show like at least once a month. I'm going to be honest with you.
There's a lot of shows that used to be on ABC3 that I miss now. Like Lab Rats.
Which one's Lab Rats?
The science themed game show. Oh, you probably haven't seen it before because it was always on like during school, and I only saw it when I was sick. They got rid of it.
Was ABC 3 around 2016?
Around, yeah.
Would it be Terror Towers?
Terror Towers.
I don't know, that's the first
I recall the name.
Top 10 Aussie kids show. I remember that you wanted a Lab Rats party when you were 6 or 7. Which one's
sounds like
Lab
me.
Rats? Trapped, maybe? No, that's Halloween. I still remember there being a steampunk game show that we watched once.
I do recall one steampunk game show, but it doesn't really fit the description.
2012 Lab Rats?
What is that?
Okay, I'm gonna say no. Would it be the comedy one?
It's Lab Rats.
Australia. Sure. Was it on ABC 3?
Yeah, would have been on ABC 3. Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember any? What?
When I was 6 or 7.
This?
Would I have? Yeah.
Okay.
Lab Rats.
What is that image of a rat?
What?
If I was having a party, I would put that rat. That rat would be on everything. It would be on banners. It would be on the. It would be on the tablecloth. I would have like I would have a life-size cardboard cutout.
You couldn't even do like Minecraft stuff.
Okay, that's just rude.
Oh,
The rat.
that rat is whack.
The peak of 2008 3D animation. Okay, but I'm still gonna try and find the Oh my god, there's an Australian game shows wiki. You think the Tower game would be on that?
Yeah. Probably.
Absolutely. Okay. Do you think, I don't know places that stock children's items, but do you think around the time when Lab Rats was like a thing, do you think they would have had cardboard cutouts of the rat from Lab Rats? Because I would get one if I had money for it.
We all broke.
Yeah, Lab Rats challenge. Okay, let's just search tower.
Probably not.
Probably not. That's sad. That means I gotta make one myself then. Greed.
Greed?
Friday night game. But
they did have cardboard cutouts at the ABC shop. Ooh.
That's pretty good. Oh, but is the ABC shop another thing?
ABC shop.
Roblox All-Star Tower Defense. What? Oh, that's a different wiki. That's an ad. The only thing on here is Friday night games and greed.
What did you search?
Tower.
Oh my goodness.
No, I didn't think it was still a thing. I got rid of that ages ago.
Try searching steampunk.
Steampunk game show. When would it have been around? Like, when do you think? Like 2010?
About 2013, 14.
And we gotta search Australia as well.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it comes up with American stuff. Okay. Let's find steampunks. That's just what it's called.
It's just called steampunk.
It's a different thing, though.
Wait, is it?
Oh no, it's not. It's not.
It's a different thing.
It's a different
is
thing,
it?
though.
No.
I swear there was
That's it. Steampunk.
I swear there was some guy dressed in green, though. Some host guy.
No.
No, this is it.
That's
okay.
just straight up.
It was bugging me for so long, and they just called it steampunks.
Steampunks.
What? That. Who is that guy? Okay. Paul.
He's probably got some weird in-character name like the Conductor or something. I have no idea who the actor is.
Nah, steampunk Paul.
But you did not get that. The aim of that game was not to get to the bottom of the tower.
It wasn't?
No, it was like
Steam.
you have to
Punks.
throw in like
Premise. Just a premise.
What in the world is this game?
What is this?
Well, wouldn't it have a description on the wiki?
Premise. Curious that kids find themselves trapped in a bazaar. It's on the Australian Game Shows wiki. I swear there was a tower one. There was definitely a tower one. I know.
Keep reading.
What did you say that the person's name would be?
The Conductor.
That's sad. It's the Inquisitor, I think.
Inquisitor.
That sounds like it would be in the name of the host. Yeah, a host is Paul the Inquisitor.
Paul the Inquisitor.
Problem-solving abilities and scientific knowledge to the test. What? There's just a completely different... There's a completely different paragraph out of nowhere, but it just says there is an episode where they turn on a machine and all the cats die. What? Who edited this wiki?
What the flip?
What does this mean? There's nothing else on here. There's just those 3 paragraphs. There's nothing else here. No images, nothing. Regrettably short-lived. I agree with that. 2013 to 2014. Isn't that exactly what you said?
Yes.
ABC 3, 17th of February.
But you know kids' games show, they explain the premise every single episode.
But do you remember Planet Cook and saying yes to the Yeti?
No.
I don't absolutely not.
I don't think we're that old.
What? What do you mean that old?
I don't know what that is, so I'm assuming it's an old thing. You guys used to watch it.
Yeah, I feel like Moonrim wouldn't have mentioned it if we didn't watch it.
Yeah. What's this?
Is it from 2005?
There's a kids cooking show.
I just searched up Planet Cook. I assume there's only the one. The description is the creative cooking adventure series for children. It's from 2005. There's 2 seasons. There's one nice looking image. There's one nice looking image of a kid and a measuring cup with the words Planet Cook written nicely out and all the rest of the images. So I think there's two different types of like shows or images on here, because like there's one that's just really nice and the other one is just like a splat, and I feel like that's the one that we watched because it looks like an interesting kids show, and there's the words "What's up, Croc" on it, so that sounds pretty Australian to me, honestly. Like that sounds like an Australian kid. But why is there a nice image at the start?
That looks.
Was that like a box cover?
Terrifying.
No, that looks alright. Yeah.
Alright.
What is this though?
What on earth is that?
Okay.
What on?
There's this one image and it's like, help the taste buds, and it's covered up by www.bandicamp.com, and it's taste transmission, and they're little like alien things, like little. Are they particles? They're blue particles.
I think they are the taste buds.
Okay, maybe. Okay, there's the taste buds.
Yeah.
They look terrifying. If ABC is also selling cardboard cutouts of these, I'll take them. I just have weird cardboard cutouts of characters from children's show in my room, and my friends come around and they're like, what are these? And I'm like, well, obviously this is the rat from Lab Rat, and these are the taste buds. I don't know I don't know what you're so confused about.
And the funny thing about the rat, that rat like only shows up during the theme. Like, that's it.
It's not even a part of the show.
It's not even a part of the show because the entire show is live action. And like actually.
Okay, but I swear there was something. There was a game show. Maybe it wasn't steampunk. And it definitely, I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure, like, there's like a couple of books that I read that were similar, or maybe it was one book that had separate stories in the back. No, it was definitely at least 2. But they're so similar that I've just merged them into the same universe in my head. And I think I've done this with these games, because my brain often does that. So I may or may not have done this with these games. The game that I'm thinking of with the towers may have been an episode of Steampunks. I mean, one of them, they turned on the machine and all the cats died. So, you know, anything can happen. Maybe there was an episode where they go down the towers and the one that reached the bottom won. Or maybe that was a completely different show entirely. And I need to know.
You can look up any episode and, like, because these kids shows, they always explain exactly what the premise is every episode. Not like that's a bad thing. That makes sense.
No,
But yeah.
No.
So you can look up any episode of that and just know what the premise is.
What is steampunk? Absolutely not. Why would you do this to me?
Oh my goodness.
I searched up the ABC. Sorry. Just give me a whole episode. Goop guns. Polls random thoughts. What ABC? Me. Shows every 2000s Aussie kids remembers. We're probably gonna get copyrighted for these, so I'm gonna...
Yeah.
Okay.
We're running out of time anyway.
Can we watch this whole 13-minute video?
No.
Okay.
Well, you can watch it in your own time, but...
Okay.
We're running out of time.
I'm going to go through this entire video and see. It's probably not on there.
Probably not, because that's
but
probably
yes,
like
I do know this. I also do know this one.
Louis.
I remember watching this one.
Oh, that brings back memories.
Yeah. I forgot that I knew this show, but I definitely remember watching this now.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I remember the swipe of the pencil. I hated watching this show.
What is this?
It always came on around afternoon tea time, I think.
Yeah.
Because I remember this was just starting and we were called for afternoon tea and we had chocolate stampedes one day. What are you singing?
That!
Okay. You're singing it off. Anyways, Louis, I remember the swipe of the pencil to draw the mouth on the dolphin and the dots. That is ingrained into my mind. What is this?
Anyway, guys, we are out of... What is that?
I don't know, but I know it. I remember that little thing, if anything. This is the one where they went to the park.
That looks like where the wild things are.
It's not where the wild things are, you imbecile.
Oh my...
It's the one where they went to the park one time. That's the only, that's the only episode I remember.
Alright, play it.
This is a different show.
60.
I know that for sure because I know Elsie was talking about it being a thing in Britain.
What one?
Oh my god. Why does it go for 30 seconds? Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
I hate that show. Everybody said what?
I have no idea what that is.
Okay, you don't, but I do.
Can you pause that? We're out of time.
Ah, disgusting. I want to keep talking now. Why do we gotta stop?
Because, like, I would like to not ruin my already bad sleep schedule.
Boring.
Anyway.
I still gotta paint.
That has been the Brilliant Talk Show. I've been Dragon Slayer 15001.
And I have been Cursor Voinos. I'm changing my username now. I'm no longer Cursor Voinos. I make this joke every stream.
Alright, plug your stuff.
Which socket?
Oh my goodness.
Team no sleep! Only I can't do that because I'll fall asleep in the middle of the day. I slept last night and I fall asleep on the train home.
Sorry. No, we are leaving now. I'm Dragon Slayer 15001 on other platforms. Follow me.
Trains be like that. Okay, yeah, but I wasn't tired before I went onto the train and I was when I went onto the train. So maybe it do be trains like that.
Follow me
Maybe it do be trains like that.
Follow me for gaming and more podcasts and also making video games in the future. Sunday we are doing Minecraft Manhunt, I guess.
Okay. Do you know what trains also be like? Sorry, that was a little loud.
Next week, Blaze Ball. It's been great.
We are all
See ya.
Blaze Ball.
Bye.